Anthony is evil, but Opie is worse than Hitler.
We're off to a flying start here on the Opie and Cruel and Inhuman show.
1027 WNEW.
Hey, man. It's the Opie and Anthony show! Yes. The Dopey Duo! That's right. Riding into town again. For another fine day of radio programming, Anthony. Absolutely. You know what? I'm going to say it right now. Let's get some coffee. You need coffee again? Yeah, I've had this goddamn cough and stuff, you know? Yeah, I've been hacking. I'm sick. Ant's been having a really rough week. But I don't take off from work because this isn't work. Like, I used to take off for the drop of a hat when I was knocking tin for a living. Yeah, when you have a real job and you're feeling a little scratchy throat or something, you're like, oh, I get to call in sick. Yeah, but now it's like, what am I going to do? Sit home and pretty much do what I do here. Yeah, no. Hang out and goof on stuff. But you really have to be sick to call in sick for this radio job. Yeah. Which I had to do in November, unfortunately. Like, the only way I would call in sick, and the only way I did call in sick, which is going back to when we first started here, is when you can't get up. You really cannot. You've been so sick where you stand up and you get that fuzzy feeling and you're all woozy, like, and you feel like you're just going to topple over. Yeah, that's when you have to say. That's when, you know, I'm not in because I can't get in. If I could get in and just plop in the chair, that's fine too. I'll broadcast with 102 fever. What the hell? Well, my problem last time I had to call in sick, I just didn't have a voice. You kind of need a voice to do a radio show. That's true too. I started losing that. Like, at any given moment, I could just go into this mode. Right. It's like, hey, how you doing? Hacking phlegm. Well, I hope Mr. Cosby isn't sick today, because I think we're going to need Mr. Cosby later on the show today. Cos, what's up with the Cos? I'll just have a little fun with the girl. Now, we'll get into that a little later. Slip of the Jello pudding pop. Want to say hi to everyone that had to swim to work today? Oh, yeah. Union Square, just an absolute mess. It is so funny, man. There are just so many pipes just waiting to explode in this city of ours. Ancient pipes. They say these pipes are like well over 100, 150 years old. Yeah. These things. I mean, what lasts that long? Nothing. My favorite water main break is when, you know, it happens and it swallows cars out of nowhere. Yeah, big hole in the in the road. Car's gone. I like when it's those goddamn livery cab drivers. Maybe with their water main break in Union Square, they cleaned up some of those bums. They got their first bath in 10 years. Oh, brother. Well, we haven't said hi to anyone yet. No. Our phone line is 212-757-1027. Let's go to Tom. Tom, what's going on today, man?
Thanks.
Hey, Tom.
Hey. Yeah.
What's up, man? You're on the radio. Hey.
How you doing?
How you doing? Doing well.
What is the deal with Don and Mike?
The show that comes on after that.
I'm telling you, I'll take Tom Likas over him any day.
No way.
They're horrible.
Dude, what are you kidding? Dude,
Tom Likas? All right, Tom Likas sucks, but these guys, beyond. I lasted about 5 minutes.
See, that's just it. You got to give these shows a little time. Because you're kind of used to hearing what Ant and I sound like. Yeah. I mean, every show has a different feel to them. You can't just punch into something, because like you just punch into this show, it's just a couple of idiots talking. But after you get to know us a little while, you hate us even more. Wait a minute, that doesn't work.
Yeah, but where are they coming out of? They're coming out of D.C.?
Yes.
They blatantly were ripping New York. They don't like New York at all.
I wasn't getting that impression. I listened last night. I was finally able to drive home and listen to a show on the radio. I was online last night, and I was checking them out, and then I checked out the first part of Ron and Fez's show, and I'm like, wow, this is the first time after Ant and I get off the air that I'm tuning in NEW to see what's going on.
Something to
check out. I checked out Likas the first few weeks he was on, and it was painfully obvious that I couldn't get into that show. But come on! But I spent a good hour and a half with Don and Mike, and then another hour with Ron and Fez late last night.
It seems like they got that typical radio voice. You know, the one Anthony always makes fun of, the typical, you know, CBS. That's
CBS.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather listen to Mad Dog.
Well, you want the goofy, wacky voices. Then, if you want the goofy, wacky voices, then check out Fez. That's a wacky voice.
There's no DJ voice there.
Unbelievable.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Tom. I so far am digging the two new shows, and I'm not just saying that.
Well, anything's better than Lycus, I guess.
Yeah, and the radio chick's doing a fine job. For the first time in a while, we're very excited about working here at NEW.
Yeah, there's things going on.
Yeah, we feel like there's at least, there's a plan. There's shows that want to win, and they sound all right, man.
When are you guys going to get syndicated? I know you guys talk about it a lot, like every day, but come on, let's do it.
That's funny, right?
Let's do it.
If we could keep our names out of the paper, I think it'll happen.
Yeah, it might happen.
Unbelievable.
I don't know. I don't know what the company has in store for us. We would love to be syndicated.
Be nice. It'd be good.
Seems like everyone else is allowed to, but we're not. But I guess that's fair. So we'll just patiently wait.
Hey, what's the WWF stock at today? I bought it. I'm taking a loss.
Yeah, it took a little dip. What was it, down an eighth today or something like that?
No.
It went up yesterday. Your old pal Ant dumped out. I dumped out.
What, you got scared on that one?
Yeah, if it doesn't move at least a couple of points in one sitting, I got to get out. I don't sit on something very long, though. I just bought in on a few things when the NASDAQ took a dip today, about 1 o'clock or so. Bought in some stuff. Now I'm waiting to toss it.
Well, I had
swings back to
CBS,
the upside.
and I got rid of CBS for that crummy WWF stock, and I took a loss big time.
Who's your financial advisor?
CBS for WWF?
Horrible. Bad mistake.
We got to get Stockbroker Dave to talk stocks.
Did you see what this Palm did today? Palm and IPO came out today. Those little friggin' Palm Pilot things that everyone seems
I heard
to
about
have.
that.
Yeah. Spin off of 3Com. Oh my God. $38 the IPO. The thing went up to like the 160s. And then it settled down to last I checked it was at 106. Something like that. But yeah, people were buying in. I was reading the message board. People buying in at like $145 and they're getting told they sell it at 119 and they're crying. Yeah, IPOs aren't a guarantee. IPO, you got to be insane to buy into an IPO when the market opens that day. You're insane. Because it's going to be run up so high that by the time you get in, it's got nowhere to go but down. True. Remember Zoom, Opie? Remember my experience with the IPO on Zoom? Yes, I do. Oh, I got zoomed up the yim-yam on that one.
Well, I think maybe
right the keister.
Maybe the WWF will go up once they get Stephanie McMahon off the air.
There you go.
Really?
I've had it with her.
It's going to happen soon. Shane McMahon has come back, and it's just a matter of time before Vince pops his head back into the action.
Exactly, it'll go up.
Well, Tom, thank you very
All right,
much.
thanks, guys.
All right, man.
All right.
Let's go to John. John, you're next on WNEW. What's up?
Yo, Annette, what's up?
How are you?
Good. How you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
All right. Yo, that guy's crazy. Don and Mike are pretty good.
Yeah.
So far, so good, right?
I found myself laughing.
Yeah, they were making me laugh. The intro's a little long.
Yeah, I think Ant and I need some, slick Hollywood radio show open. They're a little more,
polished than we are, that's for sure.
No, Don and Mike are like Opie and Anthony add 10, 15 years.
Yeah, you know, that might be it.
We like this edgy, rough feel to our radio show.
Yeah, you ever watch it's the Archies and then the Little Archies cartoon? Yeah. They're like the Little Archies.
We're like the Little Archies.
Or the Flintstones and they had the Baby Flintstones. That's us. Baby Flintstones.
We don't need a show opener or nothing. We just kind of just
a couple of tunes to open it up.
We just get into it. We don't have a schedule of things we're going to talk about.
No.
That would help at times. But
it really would, but we don't. I feel like I'm back in school.
I know. No, but
when you got nothing to do on the show, you just go to us because we have nothing to say either. So
yeah, and we can rag
on us.
Well, that's the dangerous. Those are the dangerous shows when Ant and I don't have anything to say, and then we're like, all right, let's rely on our listeners, and we go to the phones, and you guys are sucking too.
Oh no!
I mean, you guys are.
Opie, they have nothing to say.
And then we're like, okay, let's go through our O&A archives and try to play some old bits and get us through this mess.
I hate to talk about equipment here in the studio, but I can't deal with this. You look at your monitor for the phone calls.
Yeah.
Is it doing something to your eyes?
No.
It looks the same as it always did?
Oh, yeah.
Columbo did something to my monitor.
He probably cleaned it off.
No. Yeah, right? There might have been some splooge on there or something.
There's probably like a dust film on it that kind of toned down all those bright colors you're looking at.
I'll tell you what it is. The frequency to the monitor is not synchronized with the frequency of the computer.
Oh, so it's like going...
So I'm getting this wacky thing happening.
I think it's your virus setting in, man.
Driving my eyes crazy.
I can't
virus setting in.
I can't look at it.
All right, John.
All right, yo, Opie.
Yeah.
That is a blast from the past.
Later, guys.
Okay.
Hey, Opie, is it time for the all request and dedication hour?
Okay.
Hey, who's on Homegrown tonight? Which band is going to be featured on Homegrown?
Yeah, don't you have an air conditioner put in? Shut up. Ass.
They're doing construction down the hall. I wanted to get in there, maybe hang a couple of pieces of ductwork for old time.
I took you out of hell, and this is how you pay me back.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
It's the all request and dedication hour.
Shut up. Breaker 1-9er. That was Ant's radio show.
I was on Motorola. 16 a bass, 16 a bass. That was my radio show. Oh, boy.
All right, let's go to Pete. Pete, you're next on NEW. What's going on, man?
Opie!
Hey.
What's going on, Anthony?
Hey.
What are you guys up to?
Talking to you, man.
Hey, I was thinking about this, about the whole Donna Mike thing.
Yeah.
I used to live down in D.C. I used to listen to them. They are actually very, very good.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, we're so used to just like is sucking that we have like this trigger reaction to turn the radio off after you guys finish your show.
Yeah.
Like, so a lot of people, I think that everyone in New York, I mean, like, New York's a tough market to hit, and like, I think that we all just need to like give them a chance.
Yeah, you know something? This guy is completely right, because I drove out of the garage, and it took to the West Side Highway to go, oh my God, wait a minute, there's something to listen to on NEW.
There's a new show we got.
I was listening to K-Rock.
Exactly.
And then I punched over back to NEW.
You're just used to turning off. I mean, you literally had, when Like Is Follow Your Show, I don't know if you guys fully realize the capacity of this, you really had all of the O&A listeners literally change the station.
Yeah, I know.
So
showed up in the numbers.
I mean, it was like, it was like sort of like just a second nature after some point. So like, we just have to give Donna Mike a chance. I used to listen to them down in D.C. They're pretty funny. They do these, like, crazy Vegas-style shows. It's a cheap thrill. They're a good show.
All we ask is you guys give them a chance.
Definitely.
We can't make you like them, but at least give them a chance.
And a couple of days isn't going to do it. You got to listen. You got to kind of get to know
the characters and who's who.
That's it. You can't just decide after 5 minutes.
Who the retard on the show is. Who's the intelligent one. Who does the voices.
It's definitely a good show. We should give
Who's
it a
the
chance.
raving lunatic?
You know what I found really funny yesterday? We went back to the office after the show, and they started ripping our bosses, who were their bosses too, down in D.C.
Yeah.
Just started ripping our bosses a new a-hole.
I heard that.
And they're still new bosses to us, so you don't lay right into them. You know, it's a new boss. You get a relationship. You know, you can't really call somebody an a-hole until they're a good friend of yours. You know what I mean? So we're not even at that point yet. And to listen to them just tearing Jeremy apart, we were crying in the office. It was hysterical.
That was great.
I guess they know each other very well.
Yeah, we're going to give them a few more days, maybe another week, and then we're going to maybe simulcast and get all four of us on the air at the same time.
That would be cool, actually.
I think that could be fun.
That could be really fun.
All right, Pete.
Really quickly, though, before I go, to all the listeners, give them a chance.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
You know, because you would listen to them in Washington.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
Just give them a chance. If you don't like them in a month or so, then so be it. At least you could say you gave it a chance.
Exactly.
All right, man.
All right, fellas.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye. There's a detective on the line. Chris, you're next on NEW. What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
How are you?
Hey.
All right. Listen, man, that water main break.
Yeah, Union Square.
Heavy situation down there.
I've been watching New York 1. It's a mess.
But you mentioned how old the water mains are.
Yeah.
Some of the pipes they're digging up there are carved out of wooden logs.
Oh my God.
That's how old it is, man.
That's great.
That's amazing.
New York City, there's wooden logs carrying the water.
Hey, could you guys do us a favor and get some of those bums to take a bath in that water main break down there?
Oh yeah, then they all come down with buckets, you know. They start filling up when they see the water main breaks, and they, put them in their homes and Hey, dog.
That's funny.
Listen, man, hey, could I put out an FU to my brother, man?
Yeah, what's his name?
My brother Rick, man.
All right,
I want
man.
to put out an FU to him for busting up the family.
All right, cool.
All right?
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, you guys suck.
All right,
F Jackie too, man.
All right, bro.
See you later.
There goes Chris, the detective.
Nice.
Some of those pipes carved out of wood. They're finding out.
Carved out of logs. Like the Indians that we hear before they sold Manhattan made those log pipes that are under the ground.
You think that's true? Come on.
I wouldn't doubt it, man. You know, the city is old.
There's some crap out of logs.
There is some crap under these streets. You have no clue what's going on down there. There is a whole nother world going on under this city.
I would like to take a tour of, some of the stuff that's going on under the city. Yeah, I saw on one of those stations where they take you on a tour of all the old, subway stations that are officially closed down to the public. You can't even go down into the subway station.
Yeah.
And they open up manhole covers and stuff, and they bring you down. And it's still like a subway stop with the ticket booth and everything from the past, and you can check it out.
Ancient history. Oh, that'd be nice, though. Here. Oh, look at that. Look, it's a dog. Oh, look. Oh, wait, that's a rat. It's a New York City sewer rat. Stay away. They got some big ones down there. You don't want to F with them. I saw a guy, homeless guy, over on Broadway, right around 72nd, pushing a shopping cart with clothes in it, homeless guy, and a huge live rat on top of the pile of clothing in his shopping cart. And he stopped and scratched the little rat under the chin, and then got back behind his shopping cart and started pushing it again.
It was his little pet, huh?
I had a There were just these moments that happen in New York, because most of the time you're just walking down the street, and you don't notice anything. You go to the store, you go to work, whatever you're doing. But then there are those moments when something happens and you notice something.
Yeah.
That I noticed.
You noticed that one.
Only that, and the other day also, a moment I noticed. I'm driving to work. I see this woman, white woman, 500 pounds, had to be 500 pounds, on the median with a Walkman on, dancing. Dancing. Like shaking her crap.
That's what makes New York special, though.
It was the drive that I'm just, okay, another red light, another cab in my way, I'm trying to get to the parking garage. And it took me like, oh, my God, what is that? It snaps you out of that whole lull that you're in, that whole hypnotic state that you go through when you're in New York, when you see something like that.
That's the stuff that makes the city go round and round.
Yeah.
Remember, you just brought up something that reminded me of something. Remember when we were working in Boston, and the huge lady that fell through the sidewalk?
God damn, that was funny. Yeah, she was about
350, 400.
About 350.
350, 400 maybe?
Yeah.
And the sidewalk gave way and swallowed her.
Yeah, she just fell into like a sinkhole, fell into the sidewalk and couldn't get out.
And the front page of the Boston Herald, I believe it was.
Yeah.
It was just this huge lady stuck in the middle of the sidewalk.
Stuck in the sidewalk.
Because she fell through.
And the fire department's trying to pull her out with some the jaws of life or something.
And they had one fire guy in the hole with her trying to push her up as well. We made a huge poster of this front page headline.
Yeah, it was like 6 foot by 3 foot.
And we had it in our office for years. It made us laugh every freaking day. Every day.
Some things happen like that. They're just moments that get your attention.
Right. Dan from Valley College, New York. Valley Cottage, New York. What do you think of the Bill Cosby episode? What was he looking for? Jell-O? Well, we'll be talking to the Cos hopefully a little later today.
Yeah, I think the Cos might need some coffee to compensate for the medication.
You think? All right, we'll get you some coffee. Yeah. All right, let's take a break, Anthony.
All righty.
We're going to regroup, move on to other topics here. So give us a call, 212-757-1027.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
You guys are going to burn in hell.
Opie and Anthony. 102.7 WNEW.
Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner.
How many times do we have to tell you? You're a little chubby. You know, you're packed on the pounds for winter. You got to get rid of it now. Stacker 2.
Or you're going to be in our ugly ass competition the next time we do a road show.
Do you want to be part of the ugly ass competition or the hot bikini contest competition?
Your choice. You go either way.
If you want
either way, though, we could use you.
Yeah. So if you want to win the prize for ugly ass, do not listen to this spot. It is not for you.
Stacker 2 would not be for you if you want to win the ugly ass contest.
That's right.
But if you want to lose the pounds and get that nice slender ass, Stacker 2.
It does 3 things, Anthony. It burns the fat. It also it builds muscle. That's the other thing it does. It crushes the cravings to snack in between meals, and it gives you a boost of energy.
Wait.
That's 4.
That's 4 now.
I know. I apologize, Anthony.
Oh my God.
But it does build muscle as well, so.
Okay.
It's Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. They have a website, stacker2.com, or give them a call at 1-800-LIGHTLINE. That's 1-800-LITELINE. Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. Thousands have proven it works.
Opie and Anthony. 1027 WNEW.
And our phone number, 212-757-1027. The fax line, 212-957-9639. Oh, I'm kind of bummed. We were supposed to talk over a little Tool act, Anthony.
Oh, didn't start playing?
No, we love Tool.
Misfire.
A misfire of a card.
Damn.
Because then I was going to, seg into the fact that Tool is heading into the studio, and they're going to have a new album out later this year.
So that would have worked out perfectly.
You see how radio works? See, we would have came out. Here's the Tool, right? Hey, we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Our phone number, 212-757-1027. Hey, Ant, this is Tool, man.
Yeah.
We love Tool, right?
Oh, yeah, rock.
Just crawl away. Hey, Ant, do you know Tool is heading into the studio and there's going to be a new album out later this year?
Thank you for that bit of spontaneous information, Opie. I really appreciate it.
And while we're talking about bands, hey, Fatboy Slim, live mix CD coming out March 28th, Anthony.
Yeah?
Pearl Jam, new album coming out later this year.
Uh-oh.
A European tour begins in May. You have a problem with a new Pearl Jam CD, Anthony?
I don't know. You know something? Every time the new CD comes out from Pearl Jam, I just get a little scared because the first song they release off it usually blows monkey ass.
It's a marketing strategy.
I guess so.
I'll tell you what it is. When a band gets really, really popular, they could hand in anything to radio stations and they're gonna play it.
Does that mean the stations are gonna start playing? Bringing up the Pearl Jam from the catalog, start playing some of the older stuff before the new thing's out, and we could start hearing. If I ever hear that one again, I'll just drive into an embankment.
I gotta admit, I've given up on Pearl Jam. Given up. Used to really, really like them a lot, but I could care less.
He ought to shoot himself, become like legendary, like Kurt.
Bye-bye. All right, man. I could turn you on to something today. A lot of great phone calls. What? If you're on hold on a second, all right?
What?
The new Black Crowes Jimmy Page song, man. What? Oh, you're not a Black Crowes fan,
I'm
are you?
not a big Black Crowes fan.
I'm a huge Black Crowes fan.
See him all smoking weed, saying, hey, why don't we get Jimmy Page?
In my disc band this morning was Southern Harmony, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I was
tracking through some new No Doubt.
Shut up. Hey, people, that's a callback from yesterday's show.
That's right.
Anyway, this song has been available only on the Internet. You can download it as an MP3. But is it going to be in stores soon, Ben? Do you know?
You have to purchase it through the Internet.
Yeah, but we got a copy. And you want to check it out, Ann, or what?
Okay, yeah, what the hell?
It's the Black Crowes and Jimmy Page. This thing rocks.
All right, I'm listening.
A lot of Black Crowes and Zeppelin fans very excited about this damn thing.
Right.
It's called What Is and What Should Never Be. You know the old Zeppelin tune. Reworked with Jimmy Page and the Black Crowes, live from L.A., recorded last year. The track can be downloaded at windowsmedia.com, but we have it for you here today.
I'm looking forward to it. Let me hear it.
You're such a liar. Let me enjoy this, okay?
Okay, no, I'm really looking forward to it.
And we'll be back. Stay there.
Opie and Anthony. We refuse to be responsible.
Go screw yourself.
We refuse to be responsible. 1027 WNEW.
Well, we got the Cos in the studio.
The Cos.
And also live from L.A., it's Jay Moore. Jay, for his weekly visit. What's up, Jay?
I don't know how Cos could be in the studio when he's here at my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Put him on the phone.
Well, he's in the other room. Cos!
Here, Cos. Oh, no.
Get on the phone! Hold on. Pick up the other line. Now!
I would like to talk to you about my penis. Now, you take your hand and you place it below my belt. And you begin to force, and it feels good, and it's great to good. And prism flop, blue, zipper-zoo. Prism, blue. Out the penis back and forth. And before you know it, flies his ship shop.
Filth and farn and filth and farn.
Farnham, Fism. Oh,
It seems the car's in a little bit of trouble there.
no, what's up, man?
Lachelle Covington, 20.
That's been a rumor about Cos for a long time.
What, that he likes grabbing girls' hands and shoving them down his pants?
Yeah. Yes.
Great.
Did you read the story in L.A., Jay?
No.
Oh, this is
Sleeping till I'm still on comic time. I've been sleeping till 1.
Oh, this is a great story. Lachelle Covington, she's been on the Cosby Show a few times.
Lachelle. It's Lachelle.
Lachelle. I don't know how to pronounce these names.
And Ricky Lake with that name.
Lachelle. Lachelle.
She, Ricky Lake name.
Yeah, she's been on the...
Michelle, when did you and Rat Tattooing know Latrine was Debri's baby?
Well, when I talk to Listerine.
Hold on, Kahlua. It's Portia's turn.
Lamangelo.
Anthony, please.
Anthony.
What was the thing?
Well, she's an actress. She's been on the Cosby Show, but she hasn't had speaking parts on the Cosby Show.
Wonder why?
Well, she went to Cos's little house there,
his little posh townhouse.
To his townhouse to get some acting advice. From the Cos.
That seems a little strange right there.
That's the best.
She goes to his house for a little acting advice.
She's a hooah.
Well, she filed a police report saying the beloved comedian put her hand under his T-shirt and guided it south toward his sweatpants.
That's a crime?
Filth and farm.
What law did he break?
You see, the penis is below the belt line, so I wanted her to touch my penis. I put your hand on my belly, but I was hoping it would not stay where I put it.
What law did he break?
I was guiding her hand towards what I like to call Fat Albert. Well, sometimes when I drink too much, he's Dumb Donald. Fat Albert and the Cosby kids hanging right below him. I like to call my left nut Rudy and my right nut Bill. Rudy hangs a little lower because he's sad about being below Fat Albert. Now, if you stroke Rudy just right, the next thing you know, pow, Fat Albert starts dripping and drizzling all over. Suck my Huxtable.
Hey, Jay, I think Cosby wanted to play What's in My Pants, huh?
Yeah, right. I say Borak was an afro, slightly shaved, and she dates a fireman because it has a brass knob.
And what law did he break?
Well, according to the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, they decide no crime had been committed.
She pulled her hand away, and at that point, before that point, it was a consensual little circumstance.
So the cops never questioned Cosby. However, the story gets better there, Jay Moore.
Well, now she's going to sue him.
In the upcoming issue of the National Enquirer, Covington's relatives are quoted saying Cosby went further, grabbing her breasts, trying to put his hand down her pants, and exposing himself to the young actress.
If that's the case, this crime's going on a daily basis right here in this studio.
I was going to say that, you bastard. Anthony and I, it's alarming. Anthony and I think of the same joke, like a 60% clip. And it's like just 50-50 who gets it out first. It's alarming.
You want to hear more of the police report? Because it is pretty funny.
But I don't understand if putting a woman's hand on your belly.
Putting a woman's hand down your belly.
You know how many times? You know what my trick was when you didn't think you were getting anywhere?
Yeah.
This works, guys. Any guy listening, this is a great
There we go. There we go.
More advice.
Batten down the hatches.
More advice. MOHR advice.
Okay.
Hey, come on. This is the guy that came up with I Made Two Cousins Kiss, don't forget.
Absolutely.
We'll never forget it.
All right, when you're in the car making out, and you're, like, touching breast, and you're not sure what's going to happen, and you just, you could sit there till 5 in the morning making out.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Yeah.
I mean, expedition is the key. You want to be expeditious in the process of getting laid.
Right.
Because you're making out, and when you feel, don't just do it like right off the bat. You got to get it like hot and heavy. You touch the breast, tweaking the nipples a little. Then you take out, it's got to be erect, gentlemen. Don't take out the acorn. Take out the rod.
Yeah.
And you just let them see it. You say, what are we going to do about this? When they see it, sometimes when they see it, it's like, they can't help it.
Yeah.
They're at least going to touch it out of curiosity because they can't believe you. The worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to kick you out of the car. And then who wants to be able to do it anyway?
It's a problem, though. What are we going to do about this?
Look, that's how you do it. You're like, oh, my God, look how excited you get me. You show them. Look, it's like it's a compliment.
That's a brave move, Jay.
That is a bold move, man.
I'm telling you it works, because when they see it, well, I don't know about, not Rick, because he's an egg roll. But when they see most, nice, handsome, circumcised penises, the women, they like penises. But if Rick takes out, like, an egg roll, they're going to be like, I don't know about that one there. Why don't you peel it yourself and get back to me?
I love the girls in the car. You're making out with them and stuff, and you want to go for patch, and they have all those karate moves preventing you from getting down there.
Yeah.
I didn't realize their arms could move like that.
Yeah, that's like they do their special. I've been on the road.
What are we going to do about this?
Here's a question I like to pose at about 1:15 a.m. What are we going to do about my erect penis?
It looks like a Jell-O pudding pop.
There you go.
Why don't you treat it like one? Phil Clarn and Phil. Rudy never minded putting a hand down the cow's pants during the comedy show. Little Rudy.
What a great story in the paper.
Why did a 6-year-old girl have a mustache? Rudy had a little dirty Sanchez going.
I can't believe a 65-year-old man trying to get pussy is news.
It's a 20-year-old chick, and he's like putting his hand down.
Yeah, well, what else do you do when you're worth $1 billion and you're 65 years old?
You think he could be a little smoother than that, though? He's in his swank townhouse in his big, stinky Cosby sweatpants.
Repeat that.
With his big belly.
Repeat the first part of your sentence.
He's in his posh townhouse?
Yeah, she came to him.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean,
advice.
You know what, though? If he probably would have had just a tad more class, it would have worked. Like
kissed her on the mouth?
I don't know. I don't know what the move is, but I don't think it's to grab her hand and put it in your pants.
Yeah, Jay, what's the move?
I told you what the move is. You make out, and when it's fully erect, take it out.
What are we going to do about it?
Start stroking it yourself and say, look how excited you make me.
What are we going to do about it?
Crazy. Look at this. Oh, my God, I'm in pain.
I'm in pain. What are we going to do about this? But it just sounds like a problem. It's so funny. What are we going to... Oh, look at this. Jeez, I got to take this back to the shop. What are we going to do about this?
No, then you start doing it yourself, and they're like, then they feel stupid that they're just sitting there watching you masturbate. Before you know it, it's tonsil hockey. Take it from the man.
Brilliant.
I'm telling you, somebody's going to try that move.
Bravo.
You know what's funny is Opie's going to try it on his girlfriend, like, where he doesn't even have to try it.
What are we going to do?
Opie will be like making out tonight and just take it out and be like, oh, what are we going to do about this?
Put that away.
Like, what? Put it in me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm going to try the what are we going to do about this line. I encourage all our listeners to try the what are we going to do about this line.
Let us know how it works, you single guy.
It's got to be like, oh, my God, you're in so much pain because it's busting out of your pants.
Hold on. This girl, Kelly, says this trick works.
Yes, see?
I'm going to put you on with Kelly, Jay.
Hand is strong.
Kelly!
Yeah.
Hi, what's up?
Lovely. Great.
Right.
It does work.
Really?
Because when you see a good-looking penis, you want to take care of it.
It is so true, and I can tell you from experience, it's very true. It has happened many times.
From the way you're talking, it sounds like you're doing one right now.
No, actually, right now, I'm on my way to work. I'm like deep with my boss. Oops, sorry.
Oh, watch that curse word.
Sorry, but I'm really...
No cursing.
You can't curse.
You know. Hey, Kelly. What are we going to do about this?
I don't know. I have to come visit.
I guess she has to be in the same room, right, Jay?
It works better when you're there with the person.
Yeah.
Hey, all right. Kelly.
Yeah?
Why does it work? Is it because you see it and you're already excited and the sight of it makes you want to do something about it?
If you're making out for like 5 hours and you haven't done that yet, you're in serious problems, okay? But I'm thinking after an hour of making out, you should be doing it by then. Okay? Or less than an hour. For me.
When you see it fully erect, you almost feel guilty for the guy. I mean, if the guy starts stroking it himself, you're going to be like, all right, get out of the way. Let me do it.
Well, you don't, not right away. You talk to them for a little while.
Chalk it up. I'm going in.
It works, though.
All right, Kelly, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, look at that.
How drunk was that girl?
This girl, Joanne, says that your trick works. One more lady that says the
you guys didn't believe me when I unveiled the trick.
No, I didn't. That's a ballsy move. Joanne.
Hello.
Hi.
All right, Jay, that trick has worked so many times on me, it's not even funny.
Wow.
That's something you want to, tell everybody.
So many times.
Your uncles are going to start pulling it out.
So, what, you're making out with a guy, you're getting hot and heavy, he pulls out his junk and says, what are we going to do about it? And it works for you, huh?
And let me tell you, it's like, okay, I'll be a good girl tomorrow.
Wow.
You go along, you're saying, I'm going to behave myself. No, this is not going any further.
Yeah.
I'm going to remain calm. We're just going to end the night nicely.
It's going to be good. I'm going to be...
He takes it out, and the next thing you know, it's just irresistible.
That's right.
It's a beautiful sight. It truly is.
Some filth and
when they see it. See, guys don't realize that it's actually an attractive thing to women.
It is a weapon.
Yeah.
Well, that was a storyline, episode 54, when I taught Theo that trick. He went out and pulled out his stuff. Fell from flying. Put your hand down the big sweaty sweatbands of the cars, filthy flying.
Yeah, I applaud the cause. I think if you're a billionaire and you worked as hard as he has, as long as he has, and a girl comes to your house, and you put her hand on your belly, your big old belly, and tell her to take care of some business, I think he's done nothing wrong, and I think this country's gone bananas with this. Where do you draw the line between sexual harassment and trying to get laid? What if you're just trying to get laid?
Yeah, but you know something?
She came over to your house for acting advice. She honestly knew what the deal was.
I'm just saying a little more couth. Maybe she didn't right away want to plunge down at his 60-year-old... 60-year-old...
Poor guys need couth.
Melted Turkish taffy nuts.
Has $1 billion. You don't need couth. You pull down your pants and go, hey, play with this. I'm worth $1 billion. I own the Little Rascals.
I own the Little Rascals. I want you to grab my buckwheat.
You need
Look, my little stymie is right here in my